Hey guys, welcome to the beta for a game called Lifeless Planet, though I think of it more as a demo because it is just a chunk of the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they're beta testing, per se. I think they're just using it in a buzzword sense. Well, not buzzword sense, but like, you know, it's the modern vernacular. Anywho, I've been trying to play this game recorded for fucking ages. By that I mean basically all of yesterday. I've had some huge problems with recording software, and yeah, so I'm starting it again from scratch, which means all of my reactions are fake. I haven't played the entire game, though I know it's quite long and it's definitely going to be more than one video. Regardless, there'll be a link in the description. I want you guys to check it out. It's sort of a puzzle platformer with...
Oh, my head is killing me. It feels like I have a concussion. Where's my crew?
With kind of like sci-fi and like kind of, you know, they're not sci-fi horror, but creepy sci-fi undertones. You're probably like, how do they pull it off? I don't know. It works pretty well. My head is foggy. The sound of my breath puffing in my helmet is hollow and distant. It's hard to tell how long oh, I'm still so sick. Why am I doing this? My throat hurts so much. It's hard to tell how long I've been unconscious. And I'm worried that I might have a concussion. I wish I could lay back down and rest. See if the pain passes. But the situation is far too critical. To call it a hard landing would be kind. We crashed. Maybe the eggheads miscalculated the trajectory. Or maybe we just hit a spell of bad luck. Whatever the case may be, this is not the paradise they described to us back home. There's no lush greenery, there's no sign of life at all. And where's my crew? I hope they're just securing a perimeter, that I was only out for a few minutes. I need to find them, get the status, and figure out what the heck happened. Crap, I need to do it before I run out of air. See, I knew it was going to say that. Haha! This is the thing, talking about like my holo tab. And that's part of what makes me think it's like a nod to like old school sci-fi, holotab 3000. Nothing's called that. Regardless, it can scan and translate over 800 languages. Now, one thing I do like about this game, and it's no big deal, but this is an indie game made in Unity by one person and voice actors, is that the reflective surface of his visor is, like, it actually is reflecting stuff, you know, as I come across it. Again, not a big deal. Like, plenty of games have that. Shut up, Lance. Lance is one of my cats. And so, yeah, but this it's a little indie game, again, made by one guy. So I like the attention to detail. Let's go over here, because I know 100% for a fact that this thing will restore my oxygen. Come on. Yes, Lance, I'm playing video games, just like normal, bro. Voila! 8 hours of oxygen. Wait, what happens if I go? Is that like a note? Oh, I missed that one. Oxygen supply vehicle. Oxygen supply vehicle model 8A. These supply vehicles will be sent to the planet 3 days in advance of the landing party to provide for longer incursions to the planet's surface. However, because unmanned probes have determined the planet is so rich with life and oxygen levels on the planet at near Earth levels, these supply vehicles may not be needed. Yeah, we're not doing too well on that rich with life sort of front. I'm gonna shut up for a sec now because it's like starts to give some backstory here.
I understand that even at twice the speed of light, your journey will take 15 years.
That's right. We'll be traveling so fast, our spacecraft will arrive at the planet before the transmission of this interview does. But it's still such a long trip. We'll be put into a sort of coma. Our heart rate will be slowed dramatically to minimize aging during the flight.
How do you prepare for this one-way mission, knowing you will never return to Earth?
Well, I have a volunteer crew of very skilled and focused individuals. We all have a deep desire to explore, to go somewhere new. And frankly, we also have few attachments here on Earth.
Now, I know that interview continues at some point in the game, not because I've played it, but because the trailer has more of the interview. Note to self, edit that out of final draft. Easy. Platforming is simple when you're an astronaut. I'm guessing the gravity here is pretty low, because, like, that or they recruited this dude from the NBA. Again, I knew that was going to happen. Regardless, here is water, which is like this is the first like remote sign of life I've seen so far in this game, or this planet. Sorry. At least I assume it's water. I don't know. I'm not an astronaut, but I personally wouldn't be like, I'm just gonna stop and drink the water.
At least my jetpack works.
Excellent.
Well, mostly.
Everything about this mission is a disaster so far. The lander took a beating, and with it most of the equipment. My suit is functional but barely. The jetpack can still put out a single burst, which is useful for short jumps. I find I get the most distance when I trigger the burst at the top of my jumps. Yes, because, you know, it's a platformer. And that's how double jumping works. Still, I mean, you got to put it in, right? Like, double jumping with the jetpack.
Why are there no signs of life on this planet?
I was following a trackway left behind by my crew, but I got separated from their trail. Hopefully I can make my way around. In the meantime, I still can't understand why this planet is so barren and lifeless. Our remote observations were conclusive. This planet was rich with life, so where did it go? Maybe we dropped it in the wrong spot? Initial readings aren't coming up with any trace of biological activity. Now, I was like, what are they even beta testing? It's just a chunk of the game. Well, in all honesty, like, there are some bugs that clearly still need to be worked out. Or not bugs per se, but let's say like design issues. See, I'm supposed to go over here, jump onto this, and get this boulder. Right? The boulder will let me go up here. But I can actually just do that.
Somehow.
So, maybe that is a little bit of beta testing goodness, I guess. Whee! Alright. A waterfall. Cool. Again, I'm sorry I haven't, like, my reactions were a lot more genuine and interested the first time I played through this, because this game is really cool. Like, honestly, I'm getting into it. Well, at least there's signs of life, even if they are horrifying frog mantis creatures who don't seem overly keen about my presence. Still, I feel like he should, like, make a note about that or something. Is there like, a thing to collect there? Guess not. Oh well. I don't remember which way to go. Alright. Set up here, dude. Now, I'm pretty excited about what's up this ridge. I know what's up this ridge, and I'm pretty excited. That's, a little fucking weird. Let's just try and avoid having our skull caved in by a giant rock, shall we? Alright. Boom! Motherfucker! Didn't expect that. Did ya, astronaut guy?
What is going on here?
Indeed. What is going on here? You can't quite tell from this far out, but that's a Soviet flag. And this is an audio log, I think.
What is the point of all this?
For 15 years, I hung in cryo like a bag of...
I need to stay calm.
Are you done? Yeah, alright. Like a bag of forgotten frozen vegetables. That's what they said anyway. They played us real good with that story they spun. Another planet, suitable for housing human life. Can't believe I fell for it. I actually have to compliment them on the lack of oxygen. That's a really nice touch. Of course, they probably just tampered with the meters. I bet I could take off my helmet right now. Is that what this is? A test to see how long it takes us to break protocol? I'm not some rocket jockey kid playing being an astronaut. What in the world is the point of all this? Where'd they take my crew? I need to stay calm. My head's still spinning from the crash. Probably need a doctor. But they think that's funny too. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for watching the first episode of Lifeless Planet. I hope you enjoyed. I know I'm enjoying it. I have to catch up to where I'm up to now that I've sorted out my recording issues. And yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in next week for more exciting and zany space adventures. No, seriously, this is a really good game. I hope you guys continue watching. I'll catch you all later.